Hello, beautiful creatives. This week I have a absolutely gorgeous set of Paul Rubens watercolors to swatch out for you. This is their Floral set, and the disclaimer for this video is that I have the flu and I am like huffing and puffing and sweating with a fever right now. But in order to stay on schedule, I really need to film this video this week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox this with you guys, do some swatching. I'll probably fill out the swatch card, and then I'll see if I can do a painting. I was thinking what I wanted to do was paint these flowers. I asked Don to pick me up flowers yesterday when he was in town so that I could do a painting for you this week. So we'll see how it goes. It's an interesting set, and it's a whole lot of new colors for Paul Rubens. And that's probably what I'm most excited about showing you and exploring, is the brand new colors. So let me get set up and jump right into the video. Okay, so according to what my rep told me, this set has 17 all new colors that aren't in any other set. This painting is absolutely gorgeous. And it only has 7 repeated colors. Since I am so sick today, I'm a bit mind boggled about it. I was trying to compare colors, and it was mind-boggling. So what I did was I watched Miranda Watson's video, and I'm going to put a link to her video below because I know some of you that watch my channel are really into pigments, some of you, and interested in that. So she does a comparison, a really deep dive into Paul Rubens' 5th generation and this new generation. And from the outcome that she gets, it sounds like there are even more than 17 new colors in this. From her comparison, it sounds like that a lot of these are actually, because she compared them side by side to the last 5th generation set. So there are a lot of brand new colors in here that if you have a Paul Rubens set, you won't have in any other set. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to unwrap these. Let me pop this out because that always makes it easier. And I'm going to pop these all out and unwrap them. And what I think I'm going to do with the wrappers is I think I'm going to put them in my big swatching book. That just makes it so much easier to set up the swatches. So I'm going to set up a page with all of these wrappers, and then unfortunately Paul Rubens keeps doing this. They give us these swatch cards, and they're great cards. It's good quality paper to swatch on. They give the pigment information. It actually doesn't have the light fastness in English. There's a lot of Chinese, but they don't write the names down in English. I really, really, really wish they would. So I either have to go down and write all the names on here, which I probably will do because I do like to have a swatch card in the palette. And then I'll put the stickers in my swatch book, and then I will come back and we will do some swatching together to explore these new colors. Kind of excited to see them, to swatch them out. So I started to apply the stickers onto the page so that I could do a larger swatch out on this too. But then I realized, like the last set that I got from Paul Rubens, they're laid out really strangely. So I'm going to leave them in this order for the swatch card because that's what has the pigment info on it. So I'll swatch them out that way on this card, and then I'm going to have to decide how I want to rearrange them in the palette. And however I rearrange them is how I will lay the swatching down on this one. I'm actually probably going to have to do another swatch card in the order that I changed these. But I have a fever and I'm just really not feeling well, so I want to keep it as simple as possible. So I think I'm just going to swatch them out in this order for now, and then figure out how I might change that around on here later. And once I figure out how I want to change it around, I will probably do another swatch card on here. And I'm noticing, even though I just got those flowers yesterday, they're dropping petals like crazy already. Okay, let's swatch these babies out. Okay, we'll pop them in there. And I need to pick a brush. What brush do I want to use? Is that a good size? I don't have that many square watercolor brushes. I have mostly rounds. I wish I had some squares. Let's see. This one is Permanent Lemon Yellow. I did wet the pans down first a little bit. Second one is Permanent Yellow Medium. Wow, okay, so I just spritzed these lightly. Those of you that have this kind of sprayer, you know how lightly this sprays. It's a very nice fine mist, and these are picking up beautifully. Permanent Orange Yellow. These are really rich. Wow. Indian Yellow. Wow. These colors, I hope it's coming through to you guys. These colors are kind of crazy. They're so bright and rich. Really gorgeous. Wow. This one is Peach Light. Wow, that is pink. Am I in the right place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I am. That is like a opera pink almost. But what a great flower color. Holy cow. The next one is Rose Red. Oh, I've had this bug for a few days now, and I think today's actually the worst day so far. I probably am going to have to take a test tomorrow to see if there's something more going on. So that's magenta. This is nickel yellow, and it's in such an odd place. I kind of went too low with that magenta. But you know, it's funny, it's a channel for people about an artist with chronic illness and for people with chronic illness. And so why not film while you're not feeling good and be real? Be really real. That is Permanent Violet. Looks like Diox Violet maybe. And then what's this one called? Cobalt Blue. Ooh. These are so rich. Oh my goodness, I hope those colors are coming through. Wow. Okay, French Ultramarine. I think they called it on the list, on the paper, Ultramarine France or France Ultramarine or something. When they do have a typo like that, I just take the liberty of calling it what I believe they meant. Sea Blue. Could use a little more water on that. Another gorgeous color. Indigo. My hand is shaking. I love indigo. Indigo and Payne's Gray, I just absolutely love them. I hope I'm all in the shot here. Okay, turquoise light. Wow, you know, these, you almost probably don't need to pre-wet them because they're very soft. I just pre-wet them a little bit and I'm picking up gobs of paint. You could almost paint opaquely if you did this, if you pre-wet them. This one is emerald green light. Hooker's green brilliant. I love that color. That is a great color for the darks in your leaves and bouquets. Kind of got carried away again with my space. I might take a paper towel and just dry that bottom edge a little bit because I got a little low on that. Okay, the next one is olive green. Yellow sienna deep. It's a lighter, very transparent color. I'm grabbing quite a bit of the pigment off of there, and it's a pretty light transparent brown, yellow brown. Cypress brown deep. That is laying down quite a bit of pigment on there. I don't know if you can see that because I pre-wet them. I don't know if you can tell, but it's picking up a lot of pigment. So just something to keep in mind if you don't like to paint with watercolor that way, you probably don't want to pre-wet these. This is Van Dyke brown. Very close color, a little bit deeper, but very close color. Wow, very close. That seems a bit of a repetition. And the last one is burned brown. Wow. I should look at the pigment numbers on those. Oh, that's right, they're on here. Because those actually almost all look like the same. PBR 7, PBR 7, PBR 7. Wow. Those all look like the same brown. I don't know if that's showing for you, but they are the same pigment. This one reads maybe a little redder. The burned, it'd be like burnt umber. And burnt, yeah, that's interesting. They look, but aside from that, holy cow, look at these colors. Wow. Move it around a little bit just to hope that you can really see. It was very sunny out before, so I have my curtain closed. I may open my curtain. I think I'm going to do that to give a little more light. Yeah, so what I think I'll do is I'll use this I'll figure out how I'm going to move these, and as I'm moving them, I'll put the stickers into this so I don't get confused. I am not going to attempt to do this while I'm filming because of the way I'm filming. I am really brain fogged, so I have a feeling it'll take me a minute to do this, so I'll come back when it's done. Okay, so I didn't make a ton of changes on this. Basically in the yellows, I moved some of the yellows around, so I'll swatch these out really quick on this other paper. This is just sketch paper. It's not like high quality watercolor paper. I'm going to finish this Swatch book up this year. I only have a few pages left in it. So I think after I finish this up for next year, I'm going to get a higher quality swatch book with better paper to swatch on. There it is sketched out on the cheaper swatch paper. It's much more brilliant on the watercolor paper. This is probably cotton. Paul Rubens does have nice paper. So there's the difference. It's much more muted on this paper. It absorbed into this paper more, and it sat on the surface, I believe, of this paper more. But really gorgeous colors either way. I like them actually muted also. And I laid them on quite thick on here too, so they're probably laid on thinner here. But there are the two swatches. I don't think I have the energy to do a whole painting today. I could try to wait and see if I can come back up and do some painting tomorrow. But at least I got the swatching done. That was the important thing. I really wanted you guys to see this set swatched out. I think it is a gorgeous set for flowers. This is on sale. There's a 10% coupon for this right now. I forget exactly what the price is. I did look that up, and unfortunately my brain did not retain that information. But there is a coupon on Amazon right now for, I believe it's 10%. So if it's something you're interested in, I will put links for this set down below. It is a gorgeous flower set, though. I have visitors. Lana's getting big, isn't she? I can't believe how big she's getting. Hey, Alana. Hello, baby. Hello, hello. Hello, gorgeous girl. So pretty. You're a gorgeous boy, Tosh. Oh, Alana's very jealous. Very jealous of her little brother. They love each other and they play together, but she does get quite jealous of him. Okay, studio mascots. Studio mascots. Hello. Hello, you. Hello, pretty girl. Hello. I love the brindling on her back. She's got gorgeous brindling. Toto. Toshi. Toshiba. He's just going to ignore us for a while. He loves that little bed. Anyways, okay, so there's the swatching. And there's the flowers. And I mean, it's like the perfect set for painting these flowers. But I think what I'll do is just fool around and see what happens. Okay, so it is the same day. It's just a little later in the afternoon. And I'm gonna give it a go to try to paint something with these. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do a full floral painting or if I'm just going to practice painting some flowers. I got my Koval sketchbook out. I haven't used this sketchbook in a long time. As a matter of fact, this one is one of those ones that I purchased during a time when I wasn't dating them, so I don't even know when I started this one. The first page that's dated is 11/25/21, so I don't know what date it was actually started in, which is too bad. I like to have at least a start and end date on these. This was painted in 2022. Yeah, so we'll see. This was 2023, so I don't use this that often. And this, here again, this is one of those really expensive sketchbooks. And expensive sketchbooks sometimes paralyze you from using them. So my goal is to just paint a very loose, expressive bouquet of flowers from that bouquet that I have sitting in the corner I think I'm going to keep this popped out and use this as my mixing palette. This is a Meeden palette. This is something I bought for myself years ago, but just a reminder that I do have coupon code below all of my videos, or at least all of my more recent videos for Meeden products. There's a coupon code there for Meeden products. Okay. Let's see, I think maybe I'll do what I'm probably going to end up having to do, because there's already 20 minutes of swatching on this video, I'm probably going to have to end up speeding up the painting part. So I may not talk as much. Yeah, I may just do it with the assumption that I'm going to speed it up. But my goal is let's see, there's so many flowers. I'm not sure that I want... I don't want to draw too much either, because maybe I should be using a watercolor pencil. Well, we'll see. Just kind of get an idea here of... I'm not sure how much I'm going to want to be vase and how much I'm going to want to actually be flowers. And sometimes that's hard to know until you get a feel for how big you're going to draw the flowers. And I don't want to draw them in. This is where I tend to, when I'm trying to paint loose, this is where I tend to catch myself up, is I put in too much of a drawing. And I can't talk and draw at the same time. I don't want to do that. I don't want to draw this out so that I end up painting it too tightly. Let's see, there's some of those burgundy flowers here. Okay, so that is loosely drawn out, the drawing that I'm going to use. I'm not sure how well it's showing on here. And now I'm just going to kind of go at it, and not much of a plan. Just going to see what happens with these really awesome watercolors. Hey creatives, let me know if you would like to see this full real-time sketching and painting demo on Patreon, because if there's enough interest, I will edit it out to put the whole thing together in real time, and I'll post it up on my Patreon. So let me know in the comments. Okay, so there's the painting. It's totally dark in the studio now, so it's hard for me to tell through the camera what it looks like. It looks through the camera a lot darker and duller than it actually is, but my camera does that a lot, so I don't know. I'll put the lights closer to it, but sometimes when my studio is dark, things come out looking darker. But anyways, there it is. Yeah, and I'll show the bouquet one, or maybe I'll put a picture of the bouquet up here in the corner to show. But these were fun to work with. They were really fun to work with. You could use them transparently, or you could keep layering and layering them to build up more opacity, and they didn't get shiny. There was nowhere in this, no matter how heavily I layered these. In some areas, I really did layer heavily, especially trying to get these flowers as dark as they actually are in the bouquet without losing the chroma. You know, it was a little, I struggled with these a little bit. I still am not that thrilled with these, but it was fun. I really enjoyed using these, and I was able to represent the colors of the flowers in the bouquet really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me swatch these and watching me do the painting. Let's see, what can we use for our secret word? Floral. I guess we'll go say floral for our secret word. So if you're watching all the way to the end, type the word floral in the comments. Really, really vibrant and beautiful watercolors. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Your interactions really do help. And let me know in the comments if this is a watercolor set that you would be interested in trying, or if it's a watercolor set that you have already tried and whether you liked it or not, whether you think this is something that you could use. Remember, these are new colors, so new colors for Paul Rubens. So yeah, I'd be interested to hear if you've tried it out yet or not, or if you think you'd like to try it out. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed spending this time with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.